been a minute since I've done a video, and I'm not set up anywhere special or fancy. I'm just in my living room, and I went to an estate sale today. So I'm gonna do a quick little video on what I found at the estate sale. I got this, and you can see it was $4, but you can make your own Mickey ice cream bars, right? And it's Mickey Unlimited branding on there. Oh, wrong way. Which is way cool. 1995. Yeah, 1995 Wilton Cake Band, sealed. And I spent $4 on it. And I have no idea. I haven't looked it up. But you can make ice cream bars or Rice Krispie treats or cookies on a stick. I'll keep it if it doesn't sell for a lot because I thought that was pretty cool. Then the first thing I picked up were American Girl dolls. And I don't know, I didn't do as well as I thought I did on them, but we'll just start with the one that's first. Okay, she is gonna need some love. She has what they call silver eye. One of her eye decals has come off. So that's something. She has loose legs. She has a tan body, Pleasant Company Molly. She was $12. I think I can get 40 for her, but I might be able to get more because look, I mean, I'm gonna, lint her. She has her bag. She has her full outfit, shoes and socks. So I think I'm gonna try for more. I'm looking to see. Her glasses are in her bag. I just saw that. I'm really excited about that. So she has her glasses. After I picked up these American Girl dolls, I am super excited. I'm definitely gonna go higher for her now because she has her whole little outfit. After I picked up the American Girl dolls, my husband texted and he needed the car. And I was like, okay, I can go. I'm thinking about going back tomorrow because I'm thinking there might be, look, she has a little handkerchief with her name on it. So this is cool. I'm hoping, and seeing this gives me hope, I might be able to go back and see American Girl accessories because they may just look like regular doll accessories and maybe someone didn't buy them. So she does have an eye issue and her legs are loose, but she's pretty good, I think. I do not have this one identified yet. She is Pleasant Company as well. Tan body. She has a pair of panties and like a sweatshirt and nightgown. It's like a slumber party kind of thing. It looks like the dolls were all from the 90s. I cannot find a tag on her little dress. And I don't see tags. Her panties tag says Pleasant Company 96. So these might be one of the ones that are like, you get to make it and it looks like you rather than it being a certain character. But I'm gonna look her up. She kind of looks like Samantha, but her hair's a little different color, I think. So let me show you. I have a 93 Samantha. And I don't know the dolls well enough. They look similar to me, but so does the Molly face look. Now she has a rounder face. So if anybody knows who she is, I'll find out, but I just haven't found out. She was only $8. So another Pleasant Company. Now this one, for a minute, I thought I had a good one. But she does not have the super pretty reflective pink eyes like I thought. There is a pink tint to her eyes, but she's not the samber or the amber eyes like I thought. But she has her outfit. I don't see a necklace. She has her bow, Her shoes have a little bit of like, someone put her on a shelf, so she's got like paint. I'm gonna clean that off, but she has tights and everything. And the only thing is her bloomers are stretched out. But these look like they are the 93 Pleasant Company American Girl dolls. So that's not that bad. I see prices anywhere from 40 to 75, something like that. She was a little bit more, I think she was 15. So I ended up with 3 of those. And then I have this doll, but I'm having a really difficult time because she has a little Chow Chow baby on her, and she's Zap Creations, but I don't see any of the Chow Chows that have hair. So I'm still doing my research. She might be a slightly different Zap Creations doll, but they put a Chow Chow outfit on her. And let's see if there's a date. It's from Germany. And I do not see a date. So we shall see. She's kind of like a weighted baby doll. She was 6. I don't know if I got that great of a deal. She might only be worth about 20. But I don't know. I was in the doll mode. But I can't seem to find a Chow Chow with hair, so I think she might be something else. But we will see. Then I went out into the garage. She's a little precarious, and there was this lady with their Christmas decorations. This is a Mark Roberts. I've sold a Mark Roberts before. He makes these really interesting faces. So this lady saw her sitting there when I was checking out, and she said, "Oh, you're fairy, let me see." And I turned it around, and the lady said, "Oh, I didn't expect her to be ugly." She's like this butterfly fairy lady. Mark Roberts makes these kind of crazy Santas and elves and fairies, and she's kind of like a grandma fairy, and I kind of love her. So she was only $4. I figured I could take a chance on $4 for that. And then there was a bunch of fashion at this place. Every time I move out of the scene, out of the camera, it adjusts. There was a bunch of fashion. They had scarves that were very, very high price. I mean, I probably still could have made money on some of them, but someone else grabbed most of the higher end ones like Prada and Burberry. They were left with Coach and some other brands, but they were wanting like $35. There was a $20 Ed Hardy scarf. I almost bought it, but I don't know. It just seemed high to me. And then they had some purses, and then somebody was saying one of the purses was fake. And then I looked at an Hermes cashmere or wool scarf that someone had put back, and when I had flipped it over, the stitching did not look neat and tidy. And I said, "Oh, I don't think that's real. The stitching's not very well done." Lady in front of me says, "Oh, it's not always neat on the other side." And I'm like, okay, well, to me though, the not so neat stitching on the opposite side of the embroidered Hermes symbol on this cashmere scarf or wool, I didn't look into it. I don't know, I thought it would have been neater. So I did not buy it. It was $20. But I bought these Kate Spades. They are, I'm assuming new because they still have a little plastic hang tag. Look at the bottoms. So they are, I think, called Anastasia, and they're a size 10. And I paid $10. So if I could get 50 for these, that would be way cool. They have a glitter pump, and they're black patent leather, and they are in good condition. Let's see if it adjusts. And then I just bought this because it's cool. I know you could probably buy these at the Asian markets. Thinking about giving it away to a family member. It was only $10, but with the yellow and the set of chopsticks, I thought it was cool. So I just bought that because I liked it. Okay, then they had this artwork. Now this artwork is older and vintage prints, but I'm not sure when they were made. They could be made anywhere from the 60s to the 80s is my thought, when they were reproducing these older prints. So I found out that this is a print by Kassel. And he did a bunch of like farmhouse, you know, people doing chores and stuff like that. And this one's called Grandmother's Pride. And this is on like wood backing board, and it's textured. So it is not a paper print. It is printed on a board, and there's a textured print to it. I'm guessing 80s for this. But all these prints I spent from $1 to $4. So for something like $2 on this one, I think I spent, I don't know, I think it has a really cool farmhouse vibe to it. And so I just picked up a bunch more. And I did try to do some research before I made the video, but I'm not 100% sure. These don't exist. I can't find these anywhere. The set of 5 were $12. 2 of them are still sealed. That's loud. And they're Beatrix Potter prints. So they need a little bit of cleaning, but they're a particle board print by this company. And they're little, you know, fits the palm of my hand. And there are 5 of them. This one looks slightly different because it has a border, but all the rest look like this. That's another one that could use some cleaning. And there's another sealed one. So I'm not sure if this was a good buy or not. Beatrix Potter's usually an okay find. 2 are sealed. This looks like an 80s thing. I'm just gonna go for it. I'm gonna pick a price and I'm gonna list it. And that's kind of the way I do all sorts of things. Just pick a price and go. This I'm tempted to keep. Let's see. That's got a lot of glare. You can see my pictures. So this is a woven silk print from England. Their resale value is not that great. This exact one has not shown up on WorthPoint since like 2014. People are calling it a hedgehog, but if you look closer, I really think it's a badger. And I think it looks a lot like a Hufflepuff badger. It's black and yellow, and it has claws. It's really hard to see. So I think I might keep it and put it with my Hufflepuff stuff. It's from England, and it looks like a Hufflepuff badger to me. So that might be a keep. Might be. This one, I could not get a maker on it at all. So it's a much older piece of artwork with this in the back. And it's just a bird. A bird on a desk with like a fan and some pearls, and it's sitting on a glass. So that one I could not find a maker on at all. This one, unfortunately, it looks really faded from the original. It's a really unique print. I did find out who the original was. I did find out there's a really interesting backstory behind this artist, but mine is very faded. So I'm not sure. I might still try to sell it because it is obviously older, vintage. I don't know if you'd say antique yet, but it is definitely an older one. In the original, her shirt is light blue. Mine is very, very faded, and then the background is very yellowed and very gray. So I'm not sure if I'm going to keep that one to sell or not. Here's another kind of cool one. It says Monterey Moonlight Monterey on it. You can tell by the back that it is quite old. Someone else has something very similar to this selling for $25. That's probably the range I'll try to sell these. They're smaller. Sell them in the $18 to $30 range for some of these. It's just for people who like to do vignettes of vintage things. I know it keeps catching the glare and the shadow of my phone and the tripod. But it's a really cool print. Like I said, all of these were about $2 each. I'm going to show you the one that's a reproduction of an old Dutch masters. His name is Jacob von something. It's a very small version, but again, you can tell it's a very old framed. And so it's a reproduction of an old Dutch masters print in Holland of a windmill. This is a small one, but one just slightly bigger than this sold for $25. So I might just try to sell this for about $15. It looks like I paid $2. This one I just grabbed because it was so cute. It does have some tearing on the mat. I peeked and was able to open this. It is just an ad for a sweater pattern. This is just a magazine picture. So and there's a couple other ones in here too, so they must have changed it out however they wanted to do it. Someone was just doing some cute vintage vignettes, and this girl's just adorable. So I'm probably just gonna try to sell it as is. It's a picture of a lady from a magazine from the 50s. Okay, the last one, these are, and I'm gonna forget the name. I wonder if I can find if it's written on one of them. I had it searched on my phone. I think it's Anchor. I'll put the name up. So these are all one artist, Alfred Anchor, I believe, a German artist. And he has several, just like day in the life pictures. There's a girl studying. That one's in fairly good condition. This is an old guy sitting at a table with a pen in his mouth. This one has the most damage to it, but it's just a little boy. These are all 4x6 about in matching frames. This one also has some damage on the bottom of the frame. This is a little boy and a mom and the chicken, some outdoor chores. Again, farmhouse style, country vintage paintings. Here's one with a mother and a baby and a young girl. That one has a scratch on the print. These aren't covered. You can tell that they are pieces of a thick paper. And then a girl that kind of, I think, looks really good. Matches with the boy. Let me show you. So someone else has 4 of these listed. This was something probably from the 70s that somebody would buy and create their own little art sets. They came all together in 6 different sets. Maybe this was a separate set, but maybe all 6 came. And someone has them listed really high. It was $6 total for the 6 of them. So I don't know what I'm gonna list them for, but considering there's some damage, I was thinking in the $40 range. So I came home with all of this really unique art. If anything, some of them have just older vintage frames, and it was just something that someone decided was worth framing. There's, I'm gonna maybe see about opening them up, see if some of this discoloration is glass only, but I have a feeling the pictures underneath have faded quite a bit. And I might keep a couple for myself. So it was an interesting estate sale. I ended up with American Girl dolls and vintage art prints. We will see. A bunch of you know that I'm planning on taking a month off, so I'm not listing on eBay necessarily. But what I might do is I might get these drafted and ready to go, so when I come back, they can be ready to go. Because my store is shutting down 100%, 30-day close. I've just got a bunch of things going on. I could have done the 15-day close, and then I would have had to spend the same weekend as a big family reunion to just ship anything that's sold, and then turn around and close my store again for 15 days. I didn't really want to do that. What I might do is I might change it from 30 days closed and then open it and then quickly put it on 15-day close, and people can buy sales those last 2 weeks. So 2 weeks before my vacation is over, I might turn it over to allowing sales. That way they can accumulate. And when I come home, I've got sales to come to. But I think I might work on some of these drafts and get them ready to go so that when I'm back, I've got some new stuff dropping in the store and beefing up the algorithm. I've also got a couple ideas for a video. I want to do some interviews. I think I want to ask some questions of people, and maybe this video will wait till after FlipCon, because maybe I can get some really big names to answer this question that I want to ask. I want to get this video done. So I've been taking notes and I've been doing research and I've been asking other resellers, but I think I'm going to wait until after FlipCon because I'm going to get some more input on what do they think about this topic that I'm planning to do this video on. And that's all you're going to get for that. So happy summer, and I know it's been a while since you've seen me, and I hope to be back soon with another video. I might do some sourcing while I'm on vacation, and I might pull that together for a video. Anyway, thank you. Thanks for watching, and keep on reselling.